Hey y'all, welcome back. Happy holidays. I am SotO. We're going to be doing some Druid tonight. Let's go. I got a chance to Fashion Wars this lovely lady. Did not set the build up, but it should be in the description as well as in the chat. Hopefully your holidays are going fantastic and you are enjoying time with friends and family. Look at this. I'm so proud of this one. I've had this design in the back of my mind for a while, but I'm really glad that it turned out as well as it did. Probably tweak it here and there, but it is Fashion Wars 2 for a reason. But we are doing some Druid. It'll probably be a lot of setup tonight because I forgot kind of that you have to go get a smoke scale. I have everything else. But that being said, I can go through the build, do some fights, sort of get an intro to how it works. And it is crazy. I did test it on one of my other characters, so we could jump over to her if we really need to and we don't want to tool around the Borderlands. But yeah, mostly a chill stream. We'll be doing our giveaways as well. So jump in, hang out, grab some codes, or grab some money. We'll be doubling our normal giveaway amount to 50 gold each, so we'll do 2 giveaways. And I'll also be giving away a stack of Winter's Day presents, so it's about 60 gold giveaways. Not too bad for Christmas, so or holiday as you prefer. So jump in, hang out, have fun. This is a build stream. I am SotO, and we're gonna take it away in here a sec. I just want to make sure that it looks good, sounds good. On Twitch and YouTube, Twitch has been having all kinds of problems. A lot of people streaming during the holidays, so I want to make sure it looks all right up there before we get too into this. Okay, that looks good. That looks fine. That's an ad, and we're good. Cool. Welcome back. Hi, I am SotO. Merry Christmas, guy. Glad you could join, even for a little bit. And yeah, you can see I'm a Ranger main now. It's gonna be pretty good. Christmas is great. Christmas is great for me because I don't take it seriously anymore, and I get all my. This is the first year. I can't really brag about it, I guess, being consistent, but I got all my shopping done way early this year, so I was good, and everyone else was panicking at the last minute for stuff, which was wonderful. So let's go see when this build actually triggers, because we need a smoke scale, which means we need. The only place to get a smoke scale interior, if you didn't know, is Tangled Depths, unless they've changed it. So let's go check Guild Wars 2 timers. What did you guys do for Christmas? How was yours, chat? Timers. Hopefully if you traveled, it went safe. It's actually rainy and all of the foggy here in upstate New York. Drove home in the fog, in the dark, at like 5 o'clock. It's good, because I secretly live in the Arctic. Right, Tangled Depths, help the outposts. Oh, Chalk Errant just happened, so we'll be getting a smoke skill right at the end. Not heal Druid, more like an offensive Druid, SotO. Check out the build. I threw it in the description. I can put it in chat as well, which I believe I did. It's a very offensive type of Druid. The sigils it uses are quite aggressive, and it takes advantage of the fact that with the Runes of the Warrior, you can actually swap your weapons quite quickly, so you can basically duck into whatever weapon set or celestial avatar form whenever you need on this build. But I do have some setup to do, so we can start the stream off with that as people get here, or don't. This is the wrong gearbox. It does just take a relic of the warrior, so it doesn't use anything too special. I know, riveting stream content. Let's see here. I believe it's in here. Did I choose the wrong one? I did not. All the cool relics are in the 4th box. That's all I remember. Yeah, this build is sick. And a nice bear to go with it. Terrifying bear. And we're going to need a smoke scale, and we're going to need a Black Panther. How much storage you got? I think I have the maximum. I think I have all the bank slots the game will allow me to buy, which is kind of bullshit, because as you can see, there's more space down here at the bottom, which I would love to give them money for. They just won't let me. Plus all my storage character. I've been playing this game for a long time, man. Long time. But there are actually a couple variants of this build, so if and when Ares checks out the VOD, there's a hammer variant as well as a greatsword variant. You don't need to use sword axe. That's just what I sort of spec'd out. And let's check this out. That is the wrong link. Hold, please. Copy current address. Text. And that is also wrong. Good. Oh, thankfully I have it saved here on a notepad. Classic SotO notepad. For my excellent Fashion Wars. Really staggering job, I'd say. Just the best. /GS2.hammer. This is definitely the right notepad. Alrighty. There's something else I wanted to test. I need to look up where to get. This is going to be Druid hunting tonight. Guildwars 2, where to get Panther. Need a Panther, first of all. There's just a picture of a cat. Oh, they have pictures of the cats! So if you bought a cat during Extra Life, I think you can submit a picture of your cat. That's so cool. That's adorable. Alright. Sure. Black Panther? What's the pet called? What's the pet called, SotO? It's called Jaguar. Jaguars have spots. This game is on drugs. Oh, Jaguar. There we go. If I was a good ranger player, I'd have these memorized. Oh, you can actually get one in World versus World. That's interesting. We could just like slowly make our way there. Start off. It's in EBG too. Yo, Aries, what's up? Happy holidays. Yeah, that's the Mystic Toilet in the Fishlock Sanctuary. Need to level this chick up. But I'm so proud of the Fashion Wars. Yo, Aries, it's Druid Night. I figured it out. Cracked the code. There's even a hammer variant. Not really, but I'm going to be setting it up. And I did test it out a bunch on my other, one of my other Druid ladies, and it seems quite good. I just wanted to Fashion Wars. Take the opportunity to sort of get it in gear. I need to also practice because I'm not used to having an F5 button, honestly. Definitely a thing. We should be going sideways. Let's go sideways with no traits or skills. It's going to be good. I don't even think I have stats on this weapon. I just need the pet. Yeah, this build, honestly, at least on paper, this might be a, you know, one of SotO's classic looks good on paper is terrible in practice, but I really don't think it. I really don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be extremely strong. I can't believe the number of, like, just tools Ranger has right now. Are we red? Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, we need to go south. Oh my god, it's literally the furthest point. We're going all the way down at the bottom, chat. It's gonna be a... Let's see if we can run there without getting into any confrontations, right? Also, how do you stop your mini-map from rotating? This? Toggle rotate, thank god, okay. I noticed it was doing that, and I could not figure for the life of me how to change it back. We're good. We fixed it. Dude. Put on some music. Make chores go fast. Oh god. It's camp. No camp. No, please. I don't like that the special war claw that I've got here doesn't have a special dash animation. Is Champ near this camp? A lot of people to kill it. Yeah, there's like some weird event back there or something that happens where we're gonna tactfully avoid these guys. Maybe like SotO tries nonsense. Uh-oh. Blue people. I don't want to fight the blue people. I don't have like weapons. I just have fashion. I don't think they'll let me Fashion Wars. I don't want to fight you. Go away. Not yet. How's Christmas in Texas, guy? Staying toasty. Can't imagine it's very cold there. Not even cold here this year. I really want to use Warbringer on this chick, but it just blocks out your entire character. Nice, nice, good. I am sorry you are sick. If it makes you feel any better, I am slightly sick. And I will be under the weather on Friday. I'm going to go get one of my boosters. So that'll probably knock me on my ass for a day. Having a time. I think everybody that there's only a couple streamers that I personally watch, but a couple of them are like also sick, which means their families are also sick. And it's like, yeah, kind of a thing during the holidays. All I would do when I was little was just get sick. awful. I know Joke got... Who's that? Is this claimed for VOA? Oh my god, it is. What scumbags are on red? What is red? Wait, we're red. I'm so confused. What? Oh, it was a green tower. Okay, it's Jade Quarry. Who's in Jade Quarry on this guild? Whatever. We got our pet! What should we name it, chat? I named it Panther of Color, but I don't want to get banned, so name it something else. Still need a smoke scale, but that can be later's project for later. To hop into Armistice and look at where all my infusions are. Guildwars 2? Efficiency. Did you try the Revenant build, guy? It's really good. I think you'd like it a lot. It plays kind of like Warrior should. Finishing up the video, it'll probably come out next year. Realistically, next week. My password. That's my password. Nope, that's not my password. God, I'm not doing this on stream. I had a really good trivia question for tonight as well. Fudge. I mean, you can't play video games. Don't give me that. If you're real sick, though, it does make doing literally anything hard. Even thinking's a stretch. Okay, we're good there, we're good there. I'll pull up the build and explain it a little bit. So, Ranger, right? Kind of just fancy warrior with a pet. Hopefully this is the window. Roll those dice. Yeah, it is. So, Ranger's pretty cool. Because Ranger, like I said, fancier warrior with a pet, but also it has 1500 range. And thanks to this trait, your stuff also pierces. There's a couple variants of this build. So you can run longbow and sword axe, or you can run a greatsword, or you can run a hammer here. I'll probably put them in chat in a little bit, but the difference is if you're going to run a greatsword or a hammer is you basically take this two-handed trait, right? And you also take Moment of Clarity and Remorseless. And how this works, it's a good name. I'll do it. So how Ranger basically gets a lot of its burst, if you'll notice, Ranger has a lot of ferocity burst, right? Like crit burst. And it doesn't so much have sustained damage, and that's because a lot of the Rangers out there run Greatsword, and they take two-handed training with Moment of Clarity and Remorseless. And if you can find a way to swing this, which you do have a lot of Condy Cleanse elsewhere on your build with this, you can take these two traits, and then basically every time you CC something, you're going to give yourself Fury, which is going to make you do another 25% damage, as well as an occasional what's it called, where's Opening Strike. So you're going to gain Fury, which refreshes, where is it? Gain Fury, regain Opening Strike, so that's a bonus damage increase. And then if you manage to interrupt them, you get another 25% on top of that, because Attack of Opportunity and Moment of Clarity are actually different things. So, kind of very strong. And with the Greatsword traits that you can sub in here, your combo is going to be Maul, Hilt Bash, Maul. Very good. Also, you get the counterattack kick and give yourself Fury as well here. And Swoop. Decent damage skill if I actually have like stats on this. Hold, please. Oh, I see. I see. Hold, please. There we go. We're good. No, we're not. I didn't just copy correctly. Copy, bitch. How odd. Didn't copy those stats. Quite weird. I'm going to copy the stats if I pull it off the notepad. Something has to go wrong or else it wouldn't be a pseudo stream. There we go. See, I do my research. So if you sub in two-handed training, Moment of Clarity, Remorseless, again, Maul, Hilt Bash, Maul, great setup tool. Like, look at these tooltips, right? Amazing damage. Please nerf Dragon Trigger, right? Swoop, also decent damage. Kind of want to know what your buttons do again. Always good. And if you sub in a hammer here, which should be on here. Yep. It kind of works the same. You have a bunch of stuns and thump. You have this one, where is it? Double daze. This will also give you Fury. So if you do overbearing smash, you're going to want to do wild swing after that, which does a little bit more damage. Also, just gaining Fury from the initial hit of overbearing smash will make the follow-up damage do extra damage with Moment of Clarity. Or, sorry, Remorseless. And then if you interrupt, also Moment of Clarity. So you've got a lot of synergy here on Ranger. Other than that, the reason we're running power damage along with a lot of, like, a little bit of boon duration is for this. Grace of the Land actually gives you Alacrity in World vs. World. And with Loud Whistle and Pack Alpha, this actually decreases your pet swap cooldown down to 20 seconds, as well as the actual skill down to 20 seconds. And for Smoke Scale, as well as Stalk, these are two skills that are going to give not only you, but also your pet quite high stealth uptime. So if you can weave it in and out, in theory, you should have extremely high stealth uptime with Celestial Shadow. But that's the gist of how the build works. I can explain, answer questions if people have them, but that's what we're going to be trying out as soon as I can finish gearing out a Smoke Scale. No, it's okay, SotO. It'll turn around. Don't worry about it. But we do need some gear stats here. So let's finish gearing this lady out. You guys something to look at. Right. I do have the precision infusion somewhere. What's this? It's Commanders. What's the gear? Commander. I haven't used this gear in forever. And I do have a variant of this build that has slightly more power damage infused into it. We're going to be starting off with this. I finally managed to find light bulbs that I like, chat. And I know this doesn't sound like a journey to you, but it's been a journey for me. It's been tough. Got some different music while I gear this chick out. There we go. No, I didn't mean to do that. Did I just nuke all my dies from space? Oh my god, I did. How do I control Z this? What I get for streaming while I'm tired. Alright, it was all stuff like this. I remember. I don't remember what I had the face piece on though. I guess I'll have to go back and check. Those were that. Was this? No. Something like this, but it was something weirder. I'll have to go back and fix it afterward. And then this one was Permafrost. I know that. Thank God for stream recordings. It was something like Shadow... It wasn't Shadow Abyss. It was like Shadow Black or something. Abyssal Rose. That's good for now. Dude, light bulbs, it's been a journey. I finally found some, because the issue was I couldn't get, not that people want to listen to this, but I couldn't get temperature, like the correct temperature and brightness, and I finally found like 1500 lumen light bulbs that don't suck. Excuse me. Dragon's gear. Can I not spell dragon? Apparently not. The reason we're running precision infusions here is because precision is one of the most valuable stats for Ranger and also one of the hardest to build for. So we're going to give it a shot. Alrighty, and then we all get it out. We have cleansing and celerity. Cleansing. So some combos, once I get this set up, I can go over as well. But there's some pretty cool ones. And you can kind of take it. The reason we're running two, I normally don't run a lot of like 20-second cooldown sigils, but because of the Relic of the Warrior and because of how Celestial Avatar works, it essentially gives you a much higher, not a higher uptime, but a easier access to them, because you're basically not getting penalized for not being in that weapon set as much. I know that doesn't mathematically, or that mathematically makes sense, but it like doesn't make sense. But if you think about it, basically you can't be in one weapon set. Ooh, I have to actually train all my stuff. Oh, gross. All the time. Where did my dies go? What the fuck? They're all still here. It's game, man. No bugs. Severance Sigil win. Severance is good. Severance just, like, you need to build for, like, lots of little dazes. So you could probably run it, like, if you were going to switch to the hammer version, you could run Severance on that. Be very good. Severance is great, especially because I can't get 100% precision on this build. Or 100% crit chance, so it would really help with that as well. I just don't have very many interrupts on, like, the pets or the unswap days for, like, the Druid, like going into Celestial Avatar form or anything like that. I have to buy Druid from the Scroll Guy. This is the wrong waypoint. Oh well. Like, the Warbringer doesn't even have an animation for the glider, it just pops into existence. Before they started caring about that. We need more things out of the chest, chat. Yeah, that's why I hoard these. That is the wrong thing. Where did I even drag this revive orb from? What happens when I have family gatherings that get all turned around? There we go. Oh, they have to be in the wallet, right? So I need to actually eat these? Yeah. There we go. Good. 5. And we just map completed Druid. Too good. Yeah, this kind of comes from a little bit of working on Druid and a little bit of working on just kind of tooling around, looking at what relic of the warrior might be good on, other than just warrior. And I know Willbender actually uses it on their build in PvP right now, which is not surprising, because what Guardian's always been limited on, outside of Firebrand, is their weapon swaps on their cooldown. If you look at the build as well, you can also take Entangle. I know people are a big fan of Entangle. It is a 600 radius unblockable immobilize that pulses, so it's quite good. But Glyph of the Stars kind of has been stealth buffed enough that I think it's worth trying at least. Because it gives you stability and Conda cleanses, and then gets a reduced cooldown from Astral Form. So pretty cool. There we go. Traits are in order. Gear's in order. Just don't have a smoke scale. Go check it out. Good point over here. Check out these double leaps, man. Oh, and I was gonna name the pet. Write it again. I'll shoot the name on it. Ares. Yeah, the immobilize is something you can't try to. The best way to deal with it is to try to like Conda cleanse it, like something like lightning reflexes, and then just move out of where it entangled you. You can't sit there attacking the vine. I liked old Ranger's sword, but Rangers didn't, and I didn't main Ranger, so I'm gonna defer to them on that one. So check this out. We have like longbow, right? And longbow's a thing, right? This is something I actually wanted to test, so I'm gonna tell my pet to go over there, and I want to see, because the Jaguar's stock is special. And it actually, wow, is it still in stealth? Guy, check this out if you're here. So you know the Guy knew this, but the Jaguar's stock skill actually makes it invisible, but it can still continue attacking while invisible, right? Which is insane. But I have the trait that makes it taunt whenever it uses its skill. So watch this. Check it out. They're taunted, but it's invisible, so they can't attack the taunted enemy. I wonder how that's going to work in actual combat. Like, realistically, I should probably be taking the other one that gives you super speed or the axe training for more ferocity, but that's crazy. So, something I point out to a bunch of my ranger friends, first off, I want to turn that off. You always want to turn longbow auto attack off, regardless of what you're doing, because you don't want to be auto attacking into those bubbles, right? It actually does. It gets a 375 ferocity bonus while it's in stealth and a 25% chance to increase critical to hit chance. So, yeah, it kind of does, honestly. Stalk is a thing. So, the reason I tell my longbow friends to run celerity sigils is you can use the knockback and then go right into barrage, right? Lots of damage very fast. Very good. Very high quickness uptime on this build. Obviously, go into this, pull out the 5. What we want to do is maximize the ability to be in druid form while having quickness. So when we duck out here, get some more quickness, weapon swap, you can stun them, you know, ambush with the axe. But what we're going to be trying to do, basically, once I get the hang of this build, is obviously maximize healing uptime on the pet. So every time you heal the pet, you know, it'll be healing in combat, which will give us astral form. But cool things you can do, and the reason Druid is secretly, like, low-key the master of stealth, is obviously when you go into astral form, you kind of cleanse everything. But then you go out, and you can just rock up on a dude and ambush them with the axe or the hammer or the greatsword or whatever you're running. Yep. Smoke scale, it doesn't give stealth, but it has a very high uptime smoke field, so that's going to be our second pet, right? It has a 5-second duration smoke field that it can pull out. It doesn't blind or anything by itself, but because we have all these leaps on sword, it's going to give us the ability to be in very high uptime on stealth there. The 3 in druid form is actually a blast, so if you have a smoke field down, you can blast it there. This is a water field. It's worth knowing, like, what your fields do on druid, and they honestly have a whole bunch of, like, really good tools. You just have to know where they are. Like that seed I put down at the end is a light field you can blast or jump through. Druid, kind of why I put it's king of everything on the tooltip is because it's king of everything if you know where all its pieces are on its kit. But it's going to be a bit since till we can get a smoke scale. So let's go find some people to fight, chat. I might go get the infusion. I don't know if I want to do infusions first. Let's see how easy they are to get. I don't want to make you guys wait. Precision. Precision. Include. Upgrades. Are they called something weird? Precise. They are. They are called in my bank storage, so they are easy. There we go. We have plenty. Let's get out enough for all the sets of gear, right? Yeah. So if we switch to a greatsword or a hammer, we'll have enough. You know what? I'll do hammer as my other weapon set just for just for you guys, because that's what I promised originally. Hammer. There's even a devil rending hammer, which is pretty cool. This may not have enough damage on it, so we may just be switching to a more damaging gear set, but we'll see. We'll see. First stage, try and druid. Yeah, devil rending hammer. So do I want the devil rending hammer, or do I want this crazy dog hammer? I think I want the red, because it goes with their outfit. Crazy axe, yeah. I like it. We'll go rage again. We could actually even go celerity. I just want to make sure I have enough Condi cleanse on this weapon set. We're not running Untamed, so no. Not tonight. Untamed will be a different night, different video. This is the build I spec'd out for now. I do want to try the, like, greatsword staff power damage on Unleash thing that we were talking about, but I want to do try this first, mostly because I had an idea for what she would look like. Oops, forgot to copy that. There we go. I can still use the Unleash version? How so? That sounds like cheating, sir. How do you unleash on a druid? Click the up arrow. What? That's so broken. I didn't know that. Why does Ranger get all the cool things, man? That's so cool. Inflicting damage deals increased damage. Disable to defiant foes. Well, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I'll have to read them. I didn't even think about that because I didn't think it was possible. Maybe. That lower cooldown? No, it's still 7. Is it faster? No, it's still same cast time. I think we're gonna keep the double days one because the double days one's real good. I almost think that a lot of them, like the base form, is better. Knockdown, and then this one's damage. Honestly, you could probably take Unleashed, like Unleashed Thump, because it's an actual like power damage skill, so we could try that. That's crazy. I didn't know they could do that. Is that yeah, that's only hammer, right? Because the other ones are like ambush skills. They explained Untamed so poorly. I feel like it's another one that like no one understands. Maybe it's just me. That's so crazy that you can do that on Ranger. Oh, that's awesome. Like I said, I don't want Ranger to not have nice things just because like Warrior's in the garbage can, right? That looks so cool. The hammer animations aren't even bad. Like, this is sick. That's the days one, right? Yeah, that's the double days one. I didn't change my traits though. So hold please. Get him, Panther. I can't believe that Ranger gets that. That's like a whole new world of build crafting here. There we go. I don't know why I didn't change that. Yeah, we're still good on this one. Still good there, good there, good there. All right. That's awesome. Let's try the regular thump. Look at that. Fury, and then, oh, I should probably turn, so I probably want to turn the auto attack on the hammer off so I don't blow like the increased remorseless hits on nothing. So this one will auto trigger itself. You want to do thump into 2. This is an immobilize. Okay. Okay, we got it going. The issue with this build, and the issue with Ranger outside Greatsword, is the reason those traits work with Greatsword, like Remorseless and the Fury thing and everything, is because Greatsword does like single damage packets of damage, like single hit packets of damage. Nothing else Ranger really has does that. So it's kind of, you can see there I was able to do a decent amount of damage, but that was because I had like the increased Fury and stuff, Fury damage. Wow, the hammer skills feel so good on this class. It's so weird. Hammer doesn't have the best mobility, so if you still want mobility, I'd definitely go sword or greatsword. Wow, those are basically invisible. What a good, like, the remorseless hammer thing, though. You see those, like, power damage packets. That's pretty good, and that's without food. So we could, like, go into stealth, come out of stealth, you know, thump, 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 bang. We have plenty of quickness, knock them away, shoot them a bunch, go back into stealth here. This is on cooldown. Almost have Druid form up. Yeah, this is good. This is going to work really well. I can already tell. This build's going to be crazy strong once I get the hang of it. Feel better, guy. Have a wonderful night. All right. Let's see how we're doing on timers here. Man, I got to think of what my trivia question was. You can also swap this around. Like, if you want the celerity sigil on the hammer, you can do that. I just wouldn't run it on the axe because it really only has 1 CC. Yeah, the Unleashed versions kind of seem like butt, right? Am I wrong about that? They're kind of just like more damage. Maybe this one, if you wanted to trade some barrier for like extra damage, but I don't think 20% extra damage on this is going to be really worth giving up the barrier. I don't know. That's just my uneducated non-ranger player opinion. Maybe I'll be a ranger player now. This build looks really fun, and honestly, I really like her look. So, Tangle Depths, prep, Chalk Errant. No, we need to grab a Chalk Errant right when it's going. So we can slot in infusions for now. I might actually just buy her another equipment thing. Good lord. Trading post. You can do it. Oh, they're on sale. Oh, doggy. It's time to duel, chat. Dang, keys are on sale too. Do you know it's Christmas time? Do I need this giant fan? I don't need a giant fan. That's stupid. I know I have guild applications to do. Stop nagging me. Mail. Alright, sorry. There we go. And we'll put this one over here. And I'm going to just slot in a greatsword. I'm actually gonna go... Should I go more damage for the greatsword build, or should I go more damage for the hammer build? I wanna do one of them with the different gear setup, which I'll also put in chat. Hang on. You guys choose hammer or greatsword. What are we rolling more damage with? This is the gear setup for it. Thinking hammer, just so I can have the fewest number of moving parts. So let's do that, commander, commanders. Same thing. The infusions are slightly different, but it doesn't super matter. Rage, generosity, perfect. Need a better skin though. What's a war greatsword? Colossal greatsword? Be hitting people with guts. That's neat. Where'd I get this? Was that a weapon set I just missed? I'm gonna have to get those. Those are sweet. Indicators is solid. That works. This also works. This also works, obviously. I think I'm gonna do one that I never use and I always want to use. Not this one. Although the flame chainsaw is kind of cool. What's it called? This one. Iron Beast, yep. Right, good. I'm gonna change up the hammer stats a little bit. Doesn't super fit her, but I just kind of want to use the chainsaw. Okay. So I just need to change all of these to dragons. Pants to diviner. Yeah. I don't think I have the old chainsaw one, but then I think the new one looks better anyway, so it is what it is, I suppose. Why is my... Oh, because I don't have the food yet. Alright, let's slot in some infusions here. Yeah, I never use the chainsaw, mostly because I think it's ridiculous, but also it's a video game. You know? They fall fun. Oh, I should have done the infusions before I copied everything over. That's my fault. This was a mistake. There, we'll only do infusions on that one set. Nah, I can't not do it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think they put it in the game because they were like, you know, people were complaining they couldn't get the old one because it was so much money. So they were like, you know what, we'll just make a new, better greatsword. Refashion. I forgot how keyboards work. I'm sorry, I'm having a stroke. There we go. Second one set up. And what's going to be easier? It's going to be easier if I just click them. Welcome to the exciting world of build crafting, where you put infusions in stuff and then put infusions in other stuff. God, this is boring. Infusions just add like ancillary stats. They add about plus 90 stats, which can be like total because you have, I think, 20 infusion slots, including your weapons. So they're a little bit of way like of squeezing out a little bit more damage or a little bit more survivability. It's kind of nice on some builds, SotO, where when you get to this level where you just want like a little bit more precision, or stats that are harder to build for, like toughness or whatever. Toughness and precision are two of the hardest stats actually to build for in the game. So on certain builds where you just want like, you know, a bunch of precision that you can't get from other places, or, you know, a bunch of get to 100%, for example. Did that not copy my dies? I'm gonna be so sad. It copied some of my dies. Perfect. That's what I wanted. What a video game. Let's copy my dies. Fuck you, video game. If I go to the thing that I copied, no. How many times will I have to do this? Place your bets now, chat. We'll do our giveaway in about 10 minutes. This is the one? I feel like the chess piece didn't copy correctly. No, it did. Okay, good. Good lord. Need to restat everything. Well, that was annoying. So, for example, there's certain builds that in PvE call for a few precision infusions. That's because it's mathematically, when you get to that level, better to just sort of get the berserker gear to get you more power. But it really, honestly, a lot of the time, it doesn't matter. A lot of the time, if you were going to die, because you know, if you were going to win that fight, you were going to win that fight. And if you were going to lose that fight, you were going to lose that fight. But it's always nice to have, especially when you have nothing else to buy. And in my case, I've had a few fights where it's like, oh man, if I had like 4 more damage, I would have beaten that guy because he has like clearly a pixel of health. So it is what it is. So because I can, I do. All right. Have correct stats. Actually, we want that. We do. This is a good trait, but it's not super useful for our purposes. But we'll try what we have here. Cool. We're all set up. Thanks for bearing with me, chat. Hopefully you enjoyed the build crafting. I need to think of my trivia question. What was it? It was... Oh, that's what it was. So last stream, give you a hint, we talked about Untamed ambush skills. And I had to look it up because stuff was resetting and I didn't know why. And Untamed has a pretty cool system on it, honestly. Bonus points for it actually working, unlike Warrior's weapon swap system right now. But it's very cool what happens with Untamed weapon swap skills, and that's going to be the hint that we'll look at later. But check this out. So, Druid form, stealth. Go into here, smack this guy, smack this guy, smack this guy, smack this. Knock him away. Shoot him over there. Look at all that cripple and vuln. Then we got Druid form again. That's without even healing my pet. This 5 channel on the Druid form, if you can get quickness on it, it actually does decent damage. Just FYI. And we're building a decent amount of might because of the Druid form. It doesn't last very long, but it is what it is. It's a decent mobility skill. I didn't Fashion Wars it. God damn it, chat. God damn it. Sorry. Need to be out of combat. Pet. The struggle is real. I think we're good. I think I managed to do it. We have all our correct skins on everything. Hey, look at that. We have Ares, the god of war. Oh, don't spoil it. Fine, now I need a new question. Also, you suck. So what I couldn't figure out last time, Ares, and you must play Ranger, or maybe you just know things, and that's why you're on this channel. The reason it was resetting is because they literally have a Grandmaster trait that they have selected by default that will reset their, what's it called? Skills. Where's my swiftness coming from on this build? Hunter's Shot? Hunter's Shot should have a good cooldown. I just need to make sure I'm actually using it. Otherwise I have, like, no swiftness. I knew I had it somewhere, I just couldn't figure it out. Yeah, Rangers have a lot of things that give them a lot of boons. Oh, your pet gains swiftness. You don't gain it. Oh, that's an issue. That's a small issue. We need to ram my day real quick. Is there swiftness literally anywhere in this? No, it's not because we're not running skirmishing. Okay, different food it is. That sucks. This build just got horrifically expensive. Oops. Hello, sir. No, there wasn't a question yet. Ares just guessed it. I was going to ask what's the interval on Untamed ambushes, and it is 15 seconds per ambush, but it's technically less. Although, what's interesting is Relic of the Warrior, right? The relic we're running, drops your weapon swap cooldown down to 7.5 seconds, right? So you see now it's not 10, it's 7.5. That trait actually has an 8-second cooldown, so it doesn't work with Relic of the Warrior. So my question was the cooldown on that trait something else, or was it actually the weapon swap? And thankfully, Untamed isn't that broken, and you can't just get double ambushes every 7.5 seconds, right? So it's a thing. Let's go find some people. Find some people to whack. We're in tier... I think we're still in tier 1, though. It's gonna kind of be a thing. Oh no, where's all my peppercorn cake? I know I have it somewhere. I tried to make a food tab so I just have all my weird food in one spot. It has not worked out. Where's my Bladesworn lady? I don't play anymore. So is it 15 seconds then? Yeah. Untamed ambushes are 15 seconds, but I'll ask a different question. The cooldown on each is 15 seconds by default, which is interesting, but not what we will do for trivia tonight. I need to think of something hard because Ares is issued. He's thrown down the gauntlet. I had a new idea for stream VODs though that I'm pretty excited to try out after this. Good there. Alright, fun stuff. I really wish I didn't need to run the swiftness food. I'll try to find a different way to do that. That sucks. Rip the old candy corn speed boosters that would give you like plus 15% movement speed or whatever. It was too good. Back before mounts even existed. Dolyaks block projectiles with their butt. Sudev. That's an easy question. Uh, 4 seconds, I think. It's a really long ambush window, like compared to something like Mirage, if I'm not wrong, which I could be. I think they're all different window lengths or something. Like Deadeyes have a little bit after they pop out of stealth or something weird. I could be wrong about that. Is this another Jew? Ooh, it's another cat. I want this cat though. Useless to me, cat. Send yourself. How about you send me 10 gold? How about that? Please don't. Look at these animations, man. They really leveled up their cosmetic game as this game went on. We also have options for stun breaks here. We could definitely sub in, what's it called? Screaming Animal Face number 2. Protect me. Very solid stun break, especially since we're going to be getting like a lot of alacrity from this, and this, and this, and this. So pro tip, chat, if you haven't played Druid, you kind of want to use this and then immediately do the 3. It's really hard to actually get the blast, but it is possible. I think you might need quickness. Yeah, all of the stun breaks are pretty good. The reason I wanted to try Signet of Renewal is I'm pretty sure, but not positive, at least it still says it on the actual Druid trait, that whenever you heal your pet, you generate Astral. So yeah, I'm generating Astral with Signet of Renewal right there. I'm also just gaining it passively, so it kind of makes it hard to see. Hey, happy holidays, Maddie. What's up? Give me a topic for trivia. Ares ruined my first one. I also should be in longbow. Alright. Fellow ranger, get him. No, it canceled itself. Why? Why you do this, game? A hammer ranger? Over there. Okay, tanky AF. May need some more power damage in this build, indeed. Oh, he stunned me through it. Okay, so I'm learning you want to use the glyph first. Wish I had the smoke scale. Right, good power burst on that. That was correct. Thank you, phone. Very helpful. And that track's from fucking space, dude. Okay, all this is dumb. Neither of us are gonna die. I quit. Where's Kashima nowadays? Kashima is sad because Kashima's character has been dumpstered enough. Yeah, I know it cancels if you move. I just didn't. I thought he like stunned me in one of them. I probably canceled it the first time. Very tanky. Warhorn's alright. Warhorn I would run with a Sigil of Vision because you can get all the birds to crit. But Kashima is playing other things because Kashima is very sad that Bladesworn keeps getting shit on, which I sympathize with. I get it. So is Guy. It's rough, man. You know, I'm there right there with him. I'm just more used to it because I think Daring Dragon got nerfed. They just played a playstyle that was in the game a little bit longer until it wasn't. Yeah, I spent a year and a half developing a Bladesworn playstyle and muscle memory and a build I liked and everything, and then when arenanet just takes that away, it fucking sucks. So I get it. But, you know, still plenty of things to build. I love Fashion Wars, so plenty of things to try. We're gonna try the Greatsword version here. Yeah, we're trying some Alacrity power stuff. I wanted to try the Alacrity trait because the idea is, and I still don't have a smoke scale, so it's a little bit tough to show this, but the idea is like very high stealth uptime. It comes from when I was fighting a druid in World vs. World. He had like the... Let me show you again. Both of these are leap finishers on the swords, which is kind of crazy to me because the smoke scale smoke field, while it doesn't blind, it lasts for 5 seconds. So you have like, granted you have to deal with the reveal debuff and stuff, but between like flashing druid form for the super speed, like stealth, leaping through a smoke field, giving yourself alacrity, you literally can't Ares. There's only one part in the place in the game that has it, and you need to wait for the event to be up. So No, don't worry about it. You need to wait for Chalk Errant, like the event before Chalk Errant to be done to get the smoke scale. Otherwise, I would already be there, so don't worry about it. But I do appreciate it. I'm gonna grab it. I have the little timer on my other monitor. We'll do the RNG giveaway first instead of the trivia one, to give me some more time to think of a giveaway question. Dora, Thunderhead. There it is. Color coded. That's nice. No, there's only one place. It's Entangled Depths. You have to do either of the event chains, and it doesn't spawn. They made it a very exclusive pet, which is cool. The downside of that is if you have 60 rangers like I do, it's kind of annoying getting it on each one. But yeah, there's some pets that are distinctively in hard to get places in the game. But the idea with the Power Druid was basically you have very high uptime on your stealth and whatnot, and if you can give yourself alacrity, which you can do better, a little bit better on power, because you don't take, yeah, it does, that event does take forever, which is why I usually just try to wait for someone to do it for me. Because of the high uptime on alacrity with your druid skills, that's going to decrease the pet swap cooldown. That's also going to decrease the smoke field cooldown, right? Which already is at 16 seconds thanks to Beast Mastery. So I'm just trying some stuff out. Again, you know, this might be a looks good on paper is butthole in practice build, but on paper, Druid has everything in the kitchen sink, from, you know, water fields on heal skill to, you know, if it was up, I could blast it. This is a water field, so if I have a pet, I can like pet swap through it and blast it. This is a light field. Like, they have so much good stuff. And they really do have a lot of stealth between that and also Hunter's Shot, which will also have basically a 0 second. What's this at? 9 seconds or something stupid? 9.5 seconds plus alacrity? Yeah. Like, Hunter's Shot, Celerity Sigil, nuke this guy from space. I wish I was in smoke scale. Yeah, I'm okay with Sword Axe. It's just, I think Greatsword might be a little bit better. We'll see. I can't believe the leaps are also like evades or some shit. It's a 1/2 second on evade. This class is so broken compared to Warrior, man. Oh my god. If I... Nah, it's fine. It was good. That means like more than one person was gonna get it. I had a better trivia question. I just like couldn't think of it. I've been driving around all day and my brain has not been on Guild Wars. I'm glad I even prepped this. Trying to get the Rev video finished and edited for hopefully this weekend. Having a life blows. It's actually alright. Like I said, it's been pretty warm this year, so it's been pretty manageable. Switch to Greatsword, see if I have a little bit more damage pressure this way. Oh, I can get the Juvenile Wolf that's like up here or something, right? Yeah. Juvenile Wolf. Hell yeah. So the combo with Greatsword has always been Maul, Pelt Bash, Maul, because it refreshes it. But if you do manage to get a CC off like this, it will make your next one automatically crit. So that's why I say the Greatsword trait really... You need marksmanship as well. Wow, there's like a veteran here now. Huh. Publish, maul, whack, 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 whack. Druid form. Huge quickness uptime. Go over there. Where's Master of War? The song that inspired this character. Love this song. My terrifying bear. This thing is horrifying because it's like smiling too. Have anything to fight here? Just give me a topic, that'll help me more than anything. I kind of miss retaliation. I know it was a huge problem in World versus World, right? Like balancing wise. That's why they kind of got rid of it, because there's no real counter to retail. You're just, it's kind of like power ticks of condition damage, right? You're just getting hit by it. There's nothing you can do about it, especially when you're Zerg v Zerg. But I do, like, from a PvP perspective, I actually kind of miss retail. I don't know, I'm weird. Can't believe we haven't dropped any frames yet, chat. Cross your fingers and toes, this might be an okay stream. I honestly just don't like the boon they replaced it with. I think decreasing condition damage should be way higher, like 50 or 66 or something. I understand why protection isn't higher, but I feel like resolution is such a, like, it's kind of just not a good boon. Like, you don't really care when someone has resolution on them, because, like, what's the counterplay? Oh, I just wait it out. Well, it's like, it's nice to have a version of protection that does that, but it's just like, it feels, I don't know, it just feels weak, right? Maybe 50% would be too strong, but it just feels like, to me, even though I play Condi builds, it feels like it should be more. Because previous resistance was 100% damage reduction for Condi damage, and that was insane. So, unclear. I think we might switch to the barrier stun break here. These are all good. Ranger has very good stun breaks. Need to go. I don't think... Do you mostly play... Well, that's good. That's good. Expected lifespan for Sura. Jesus, I don't know, 4 seconds? They're probably like immortal or something, or really old. Do you mostly play World versus World, Hugo? Because I could see that then. Protection and protection is fine in PvP, because protection and durations in PvP are actually like balanced, and also everything does ballistic amounts of damage right now in PvP. But I'm saying in general PvP, when it's actually fun and playable, it's like pretty okay. That's so weird. Then can you not select... I guess I'll wait till Ares is back. I wonder if you can... Oh, this one removes boons. Interesting. I wonder if you can select the Unleashed versions on Untamed. Probably not, right? That's weird. The fights, man. We own everything on this map and have just been, like, talking. Pretty close. We're actually not doing quite terribly this week. I got a trivia question. Although I think everybody's gonna get it. Stoic Rampart emergency waypoint. I was just on that map. Bro. Just there. I pulled that 8 seconds earlier. I like the idea of a war bear. I just think this thing is terrifying. I also like the meteorite. When they first put this in the game, I thought it was like an Ellie attack or something, like the meteorite coming down. But then it shows your guild emblem, which is pretty cool. Oh, and shout out to anyone listening. If you did apply to the guild in the last like 3 days, I will get you in. I just need to get some time to do some applications, which may or may not be after I'm done with work tomorrow. Try to get those done and sent out. I need healing. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe they could just like get decreased effectiveness in PvE. I more think that, what's it called? I think that the ascended food damage reduction hurts world versus world and PvE balance more than anything. I mean, it's just my opinion, right? But dang, I got it. But I don't like the extra 10% on top of everything else. And yeah, I know it's multiplicative, but it's like it just seems like it's excessive. This guy doesn't have an Aegis shot. The wrong cat. Are we ganging up on him because this guy's a thief and he knows no mercy? Fair enough. Yeah, right. They use the instant teleport that all guardians have. So something else that's cool is you can go into stealth and then like stealth stomp people. Granted, he already used his too, but still good to know. Good lord, that does a bit damage. You want to make sure you use your, I could just fall. Just face planted into that thing. It's kind of funny. The 4 and the 5 give might in Druid form is what I was going to say. Wow, the 4 actually has a long cast time. What is this, 3/4? 3/4 compared to the other ones, which are 1/4. Wow, the hammer skills cast so quickly. Hammer feels so good on Untamed, man. No wonder people wanted me to make this build, or like a build with hammer. Welcome back. Yeah, I think just the 10%, and also I know it makes a very little difference, but like the reinforced armor thing, 120 years, okay, so it is abnormally older, a little bit older. What was I gonna say? I think it's like all the added bonuses, right? Like the 10% from ascended food, and then the 5% from reinforced armor, and then like also you have like power creep affecting everything with healing. So it's just a lot of damage reduction that makes you just be able to basically ignore mechanics, right? What just chilled me? Okay. Sure. So yeah, Hugo, I get you. Hammer is busted. I can definitely see it. Hammer seems quite good. It seems like a warrior hammer should be. Feels very, very good to use. Genuinely very good weapon to use. Aren't like all Sylvari only 25 years old or something? Because didn't they just come into existence in like Tyrion's timeline? Or is like, do they literally only live for 25 years? What did Char live for? That's the real question. And also, does this person want food? Here, thief, I'll give you food. Come here. Have a wonderful breakfast. Oh, if you want to leave the stream on a little bit longer, we can do the RNG giveaway. Sorry, I was fighting people and I completely spaced out. Type !Druid in chat if you want to enter chat. We'll do it fast so SotO can enter. I'll tell you what, SotO, type !Druid, go get your breakfast if you're still here, and then I'll send it to you another time if you're if you would like win. Dude, that's a lot. Oof. Ouch. Harbingered. Fine, I'm broken. I'm a ranger. Dude, you don't need to res me. My pet's got it. Literally just out healing this guy while my pet reses me because this class is fair. Poor guy. He thought he had a fair fight. Why are they using Hambo instead of Longbow? So what do they run? Hammer, Greatsword? Oh yeah, makes sense. Silly Untamed. I feel like there's got to be a better combination of gear, but Selly's just so broke. Druid is just so broken. Like, you saw I shouldn't have been alive there. Like, I had no reason even living through that fight, even though it was a 2v1. Oh, this person can have some food. Here. Thank you for saving me. Have food.
Make sure they're all dead before you leave.
Need to get all my emotes set up. Yeah, I had no business living there. I don't know all my kiting buttons and everything yet. I think if I'm gonna go hammer, I should probably take the stun break that gives me barrier. Sword, axe, hammer for the burst. Interesting. I don't know if I want to give up Signa and Renewal, because it's my only real on-demand Condi cleanse. We'll just go protect me instead right now. Oh yeah, that's what the second build was. It has more dragon in it. The reason I want to try to get, I usually start off with high boon duration builds just because it's what I'm comfortable with, and because I wanted to try the alacrity thing. I wanted to basically run this and see how much alacrity it was going to give me for casting a decent number of skills, what that's going to give me on cooldowns, and then like go back and tweak it. It's probably the first of many Druid builds. No build is perfect the first time I make it. Yeah, Marauder's quite a good stat. I just still think that Vitality is largely a waste. Like, if I want Vitality, I'll get it from a rune or something. I'm really, honestly disappointed they keep putting Vitality on stats, but it's for PvE balance reasons, so I get it. Like, did you see what Ritualist was originally going to be? It was going to be, like, condition damage, expertise, like, power and concentration or something, and it was, like, all offensive stats, and they were like, no, make one of these Vitality. Crazy. Oh, and I need to keep an eye on my pet health as well. Oh, he's back. Hello, sir. I'm not gonna fight you in the camp. Oh, I can't use that signet if thing. Probably get this guy up. Yeah. When your walls fall like Jericho. Got you, homie. Druid also just feels like a support class. Like it honestly does. I'm gonna fight you in the camp. Don't care that I have a pocket thief. Vulnerable Super Res is gonna take us apart, man. Is he no longer invulnerable? Could nuke the supervisor down. Does 1500 range actually look like here? And you're really limited on mobility, unfortunately. Oh, Jesus. It's to die fast. You know, I did the resistance thing, and the game didn't give a shit. Damn it. Why didn't my thief friend stomp him? Oh well, fair enough. Pocket Deadeye. Beats Pocket Thief, I guess. Ow. That's kind of what I was afraid of. But it worked out. Learned some stuff from it. This Signet sucks. I'm gonna go Screaming Animal Face. What's the other stun break that's all right? The Daze? It's like okay. Yeah, I don't think that's doing very much for us as far as it doesn't give us resistance like it didn't there because I'm not a soul beast. So let's go here. This was quite good though. But for the stars they've changed so it's not a channel so you can just drop it and like do stuff like jump through it and stuff. That was quite alright. Is it smoke skill time? I'll do the drawing in a second. If you'd like to enter our giveaway, we're doubling our prizes for today. So it'll be 50 gold as well as a stack of Winter's Day gifts. All you have to do is type !Druid in chat. Drawing that in about 3 minutes. And help the outpost, prep, chalk Garant. Let's go check Heart of Thorns. Let's also hope I have a Heart of Thorns guild hall. I think we just moved our main one back there. And our Pikachu Lightning Face good. It's funny that like everyone doesn't know what the ranger things are called. They just call them like Screaming Animal Face 1. Not fair, Chrono's Lotus. Yeah, dead. Oh yeah. Chrono's great. Know what your buttons do. Check this out, chat. That's why I wanted to move this guild hall back here. We have like this whole racetrack in the sky. One of many guild events I'm going to be setting up. Unfortunately, they don't translate. I wish you could just group grab like a bunch of decorations and move them. It'd be amazing. But yeah, reminder, shout out to everybody who's listening. We are going to be forming, or we actually have a bunch of people already in the like little auxiliary roaming guild, not even vanguards, warbringers. So if you'd like to join us for if and when we can actually duel in the guild hall, or if and when like the small alliances come out and want to play with us, hit me up. We only really have one rule for that guild, and that's no political or religious stuff. So if you're interested, let me know. I know all y'all are interested in fights and roaming, and a lot of you are guildless, which I do get. I was guildless for a very long time. It'd be fun. Nice, both is better, yeah. I mean, Ranger, I don't know what else I would take on my, like my actual utilities, because Ranger has really good stun breaks, and then other than that, like, what am I gonna take? Traps? Trapper runes are dead, so unclear. I should be using this. Dang, the updrafts are too good. I've always dreamed of this day when I could go through Heart of Thorns on my sky scale. It's actually kind of dope. Are there placeable updrafts yet for the guild halls, chat? I don't think there are, but someone could correct me, because there's like launches you can get that I didn't know about. Pretty cool. Is this the end of the map? I don't think it is quite yet. That is. Okay. Not an idiot. The map transition's like right here. Nice. Controller glitching out. Classic. Appreciated. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I've had good luck with it. The days glyph or whatever it is. How long is the days? Wow, 3 seconds. Oh, because of Moment of Clarity. Okay, yeah, we might actually take that on the hammer build then. You have on super speed. You don't really have a lot of mobility on your utility skills, so. Yeah, Moment of Clarity is nuts because it increases your day's duration by 50%. So this was up with one of my first trivia questions. It's like, oh, what was it? Like, what could you get the fear duration up to on the skull that you can pull out from one of the pigs? And it's something stupid like 11 seconds or something because it's all additive. Because Moment of Clarity affects fear for some reason. There's a speed bonus that works on Griffin? Really? How do you make that? Is it for a festival? I wonder if they were originally, well, probably not for Dragon's End, but wondering if they were designing a guild hall for like Tangled Depths and stuff originally too. Oh, I completely forgot we were taking Moment of Clarity. Yeah, that's good. Because if you take Moment of Clarity and Paralyzation Sigils and the, what's it called? Like the Mesmer rune, which still increases days duration for something, like the days sigil goes up to like 5 seconds or something stupid. And it's stupid because it's like an insta-cast. There aren't a lot of like 3-second dazes still in the game for obvious reasons. Run at super speed. Relic of super speed, very good. No. You don't need Rune of the Mesmer. You can actually take, or Relic of the Mesmer. You can take Rune of the Mesmer. For some reason, it's still, even after they changed everything, they can, it still increases days duration. It's like the only unique rune left in the game. It's really weird. I don't know why they left it. Like, not like we need a relic that increases days duration, but like, why did you leave the Mesmer one? Just because it existed already, I guess. Let's see if they did the annoying ass event chain. Right, it's a Dragon Bash thing? Okay. That is what Guy was making then. Yeah. I hired Guy to make as many guild hall decorations as he would tolerate. Originally, he said he'd do all of them, but I knew that was a lie. But I also don't blame him because that was a lie, because it was an impossible task. He got a good portion of the way through. Okay, we have a commander. Let's join the squad. Let's teleport to them. Yeah, I know there's like checkpoints and stuff you can get from Dragon Bash. One day I'll finish my Heart of Thorns legendaries. That's a lie. Oh, giveaway. Jesus, chat. Why do you let me get away with this? So, if you'd like to enter, I'll give you 1 more minute. Type !Druid in chat. You have to be followed on Twitch. You do not have to be subbed on YouTube, but thank you if you are. And we will do RNG, and I will do a trivia question for the next one. Do one of each, and it is 50 gold and a stack of Winter's Day presents. I believe I have on a different character. Oh, Roller Beetle. There he is. I know it's like up here in Ogre Lane. That's not a fancy burb. I only picked a cool mount on my Warclaw. All right. Do this drawing. Get to a safe spot. Burb, don't die. Come on, Burb. There we go. Good enough. 3, 2, 1. I go. Hugo, you have won. Not for the gold. That's sweet of you to say. But you have won, mister. I'm not here for the gold. So, congrats, and put an account name or a character name in chat, and I will boot up my account name or alt and shoot you the gold and the Winter's Day gifts. I think I did the drawing before you said that, huh? Where do you go for Ogre? Ogre's like down at the bottom. I'm an idiot. So yeah, congrats Hugo, and we will be doing another giveaway based on trivia in a little bit. But I do these every Monday and Tuesday, which it definitely is. It's definitely a Monday or Tuesday. First day of the week that I can stream. Usually 25 gold, sometimes heroic codes, sometimes whatever I have lying around my couch cushions. Yeah, Maddie's here to claim the trivia prize. Although Ares would have beaten you to it this week. He literally read my mind. Untamed Druid trivia, Untamed Druid trivia, Untamed Druid trivia. Okay, I got it. Confusion salsa? Alright. Hold police. That off to you. I gotta make sure I don't miss this. So if the event chain is done, which I'm not sure if it is, but I should definitely get this waypoint regardless. The smoke scale will be around here. There's another location for it, but I don't know the other one offhand. Dude, I have two. Fucking people want to like do stuff. It's gross. Hate it. I like to sit in my house and work out and play video games. Ah, right. Where are you, Mr. Smoke Scale? Could be like right here, and it's not, which means they didn't do the event chain, which means I'm fucked. Yeah. Nutsack. This might be a daytime pseudo event. Yeah, I think the event chain is like to clear all this crap out and stuff. I'm gonna look at the other one real quick. I'll get that off to Hugo. Ow. What is killing me? Is it this tiny little mosquito? I dodged all the fancy Mordrum crap and it's just this mosquito like wrecking me. Die. Map swap? Maybe. Maybe there's another one in LFG. I could check that. It's a decent idea. I hate... Okay. Here's a dumb pseudo complaint. When they originally put the LFG, like all these maps and everything, it went Central Tyria and then increased from there. Now Central Tyria is at the top, and it goes Secrets of the Obscure, which is the most... It's like down, up, and it like... It's not in order. It drives me insane. I hate that they reversed it. So annoying. So annoying. No, this looks like the most complete map. That's really weird. Maybe they're doing it now? There's this escort going. I think that escort is for the scrap cannon though, yeah. Damn. No OG Ruby, I miss you. What a good show back in the day. Confusion salsa, you sure? Yes, sir. Alrighty. There. Sent off. Thank you, sir. Let's look here. Scrap cannon. Alright, time to read the wiki chat. Exciting stuff. Guildwars 2 smoke scale. I know they took the little knockdown off the smoke scale as well, which is probably good. Tekka Newhawk. Outside camp to the south. Scar, Vovik, Scar camp, north, Vine Wall. Yep, okay. So we're in the right spot for Scar. We're not in the right... We could check Tekka. I hear it's still going, but it's all anime now. It's not like actual 3D animation anymore. And what's really tragic about Ruby, RWBY, is the guy who invented it died after season... Yeah, he died after season 2 or 3 or something, and he was a king of animation. Monty Ohm is... And it's really tragic how he died, too. He, like, had a allergic reaction to the anesthetic and the surgery they were like doing to try to just like a routine surgery or some shit. It was really out of nowhere, but he was one of the best animators of my generation, and the show really went downhill after that. Hopefully it got better afterward, but man, I used to love that show. Like the first couple seasons of that were really, really good. Great music too, obviously. Yeah, it's pretty... He's very, very respected. Very well-remembered person. And I've heard, like, I watched a couple things on at least the couple seasons after, like, he died and couldn't do animation anymore, obviously, and how the animation, like, the choreography of the fight scenes really went downhill and such. And honestly, I clearly didn't keep watching it because I didn't like where the show was going, so. Switching to PC, you're gonna help me? Dude, there's no help if the events aren't done. Watching me struggle. This is Radasam or Radanovis. This is not Tekken Nuhawk. Tekken Nuhawk the one to... Is it the poison one or is it the one to the immediate right? What if Whispers? Whatever. We'll just go with each of them. It's been so long since I did Heart of Thorns. I play Guild Recruitment now. I don't play Guild Wars 2. Yeah, it would definitely help if I had 2 pets to swap to. It's kind of important on a druid. This one's Tekken Nuhawk, right? Because this one's the one that always fails. Yeah, okay, we're good. I think Ares just wants an excuse to, like, play on his computer. Find this thing. You even go up. That's the Chalk Stronghold. I can read, thankfully. I used to leave hero points on this map, and all that information's gone. Like this way. Smoke scale? Oh, smoke scale. Why are you a pain in the dick to get? You guys get any good presents for, get anything good for Christmas? I got exactly what I wanted, which was basically nothing. I love it. I have an arrangement with, like, all my, girlfriend's family that we basically get each other nothing. It's fantastic. I don't need more garbage. Gave me some speakers, which was pretty cool. Bid. Good. Bidding on something. Apple gift card for my parents. We already created. Well, you know, you can probably buy like 3 songs from iTunes with that, right? What was it, like $200? Steam Deck. How do you get up Tekken Nuhawk? Should I just waypoint? Where is it on Tekka? Outside camp to the south between 2 caves. Entrance is located south and east. Juvenile Smokeville only spawn. Max strength. Oh, I should have actually like checked to see what the readiness level was. Did anyone catch that? Asking for $2,000 for something dumb. That's like... I was getting some kind of medical examination done, or it was like a stress test, exercise stress test. They have you run on a treadmill, right? And one of the attending nurses was like, "Yeah, my son asked me for like a Porsche Xbox or something because he saw a YouTuber had it. It was like $18,000 or $1,800," and she was like, "No, try again." I was like, "I bet it doesn't run games faster. I bet it's just covered in Porsche crap." Or whatever, like a Gucci Xbox. The stupid things people spend money on. I don't know. People have different tastes, right? I buy speakers and people think that's dumb. I like all my weird headphones, though. Now we're in Ogre Lane. God damn it. How did that happen? Oh, man. I get a little bit of time free tomorrow, so hopefully I can finish editing the Broken Builds Vindicator video. I have it all in the timeline, I just gotta make it not sound like crap. Actually got a really good setup for that by the end of it. Hacking books. Got none. You just hack Maddie's Apple gift card and buy some hacking books on, like, Apple's, I don't know. They have to have a book service. They have books on hacking. I feel like hackers would, I guess maybe they would write books. They probably don't want all their information in digital media, right? What's it, you know, digital people are paranoid or have like physical locks on their doors, and physical lock pickers have like digital locks on their doors. Where are we? Does not say success. Tekka Newhawk has raised readiness level. What even is Tekka Newhawk? There we go. We did it. I knew there was one around here. Alright. For the cannons, not going to tell me about smoke skills, are you? No, we're in the right vicinity. Problem is I don't know where it spawns over here, so if you see juvenile smoke scale, shout. I do remember it spawning over here, though. Outside the camp to the south between the two cave entrances leading south and east. I'm going to guess this is the camp. It has to be. It looks campish. Outside the two cave entrances. One. I seem to recall it being just like around here as well. The rubber ducky I find more interesting because one of the best ways, and this was featured in Mr. Robot as well, and like, you know, common vernacular hacking shows in media like that, where it's more of the psychology of just like, hey, drop a bunch of USB drives in a parking lot and wait for someone to plug one in, right? That gets me, because as a technically relatively, not super, but like I know what a flash drive does. Like literate person, I would never think to do that. I would never be like, oh, my work computer at the secure company, I'm just gonna plug this in. But there are people that think that, right? Which is insane. So again, I majored in psychology. That's like more interesting to me, right? That people will just like, you know, hide hacks in USB cables or in, you know, USB drives and be like, oh yeah, it just looks like a USB drive. Guess it's ransomware. Yeah, I don't think we've lucked out with smoke scales, chat. You can check a different map. We are smoke scaleless. I may have to get this in my own time, tragically. Kind of important for the build too, which is kind of poop, but is aight. Oh, should I go tag a chalk errant just for the sake of it? Go tag a chalk errant and not get an exec, right? Rada dead. The fuck? Telling us to go to Rada. Yeah, like completely unsecured Wi-Fi and stuff. I just hotspot my phone everywhere I go now. It's funny, we were over at my girlfriend's like aunt's house and I asked for the Wi-Fi password and the Wi-Fi was like slower than my phone. I was like, okay, you need to let me fix this. That's why, yeah, a couple years ago I had like, I'm more shocked that there isn't just some conglomerate that provides like public secure free Wi-Fi, right? That like Starbucks can pay a subsidiary for, and that it's like just up to, you know, the shop owner who may or may not know what they're doing. Set that crap up. Damn, this build looks so cool. So proud of my little red and black chick. Also, are these like... whatever they're called, Seven Reapers gloves, not like the glowiest things in the world. Look at them. You can see them from space. Escalation of cosmetics. Thank you for trying. I appreciate it. You did not have to do that. It's alright. I'll be like doing it during the day or just uploading videos or something and just grab one. In the back of my mind, I knew I wasn't going to have time to grab one before the video or stream tonight, which sucks, but at least I got to show the build off a little bit, and I'll go back to World vs. World after this. I don't think there's another pet with a smoke field, so kind of a thing. Fuck you. I'm using my longbow that hits from space. Is this what having range feels like, chat? Like an actual functional ranged weapon? It's amazing. Look at this. I can just like sit over here. Yeah, I might try to switch maps real quick at the end of it. Why don't you come tag the Garants? Why don't you port to me? Get a chalk egg sack or 3. Oh god. Oh no, it's too dead. All these fools. Yeah, I never hit that crap. Always connect manually, even to a hotspot. And that's obviously not secure at all. There's what's his name who's in US custody right now, and he's like, I don't say it as an insult. He's actually autistic, and he kept saying he was going to reoffend, which is hysterical. But also, he's like the best underage hacker we've ever like known or something. He like hacked the U.S. Marshal Service while he was in their custody. If we can, get people like, again, hire the hackers on our side. That's what you do. All right, let's switch maps real quick. Join Entangled Depths. Zoom. I don't know why this map would be done when the other one wasn't, but could be. I think it's like a completely different map. There's a chance. People still do Tangled Depths, man. It goes to show you slap a, visual light show of an infusion that retains its 10k value on something, people will do it. I think they finally started learning that with like End of Dragons and the Dragon Void infusion and stuff. Although that one's not as much because it's not just a like there's already a documentary on him. That's fast. Yeah, it's crazy. You get the incredible dichotomy as well of people who are like barely tech literate. I would say even I'm almost, comparatively barely tech literate, and then the people that can hack into government security on a Roku or whatever. Crazy. Now you work in IT. Fair enough. This is the way to do it. People get offended no matter what you tell them. That's just people. It's not what you're telling them. It's like how I say they're insane people everywhere. Like we get all kinds, or we used to get all kinds of nerd drama in the guild, right? And then we also would just like, you get the same kind of bullshit when you like leave your house and talk to somebody, or they're like a carpenter or whatever. You're gonna get, whatever it is, liberal, conservative, different views, people you can talk to, people you can't talk to because they're just insane. Like, there's just people who can't take criticism and who have never learned how to put points into themselves, Hugo. Like, some people just don't struggle. They just land on their feet over and over, or they just have this narcissistic belief that they're the greatest gift to humanity, so they never try to improve themselves. And you just don't associate with those people. No? Some people just suck. But there's a lot of great people too. One of the reasons I'm still doing this is because we have so many cool people who are into build crafting, and I was like, wow, that's like pretty cool. All these people seem to like pretty chill. I dig it. And that's the kind of like mentality I want to do my part to sort of encourage. I like putting points into me. I like learning why I suck. Where the fuck is this thing? Oh, it's over here. Of course it is. In the corner. Where you would build a wallow. I don't know, I'm not a weird sentient tree frog. Alright. Trivia questions. I want to make it good. I want to just make something up. Wait, was that one? Thought I saw something. Is that like a bush? A bush, damn it. Yeah, bye. Yeah, I like computers too. I also really appreciate that my girlfriend does get me to like leave my house and try shit I don't like. It helps balance me a lot. Computers can also just not work as well. I know what you mean, but like I've had plenty of times when you turn it, you know, you turn your computer on, it's just blue, and you're like, why? You know? Technology has its downsides. No smoke scale. Hawk! Well, we tried, chat. Appreciate the assist as always, Ares, but it was not meant to be. I will get one in the interim, or I'll forget. We'll go back to broming. I will look for trivia. Is there any utility? I mean, I could spec into, like, commands give swiftness, right? What's the lowest cooldown command now? Probably, like, none of them. Oh, interesting. Okay, so does Zephyr's speed count as a command on Ranger, like the minor trait? Like the swapping pets gives super speed and quickness? Because that might almost be worth taking right now. If I'm not taking the taunt trait. Because then I could take Resounding Timber and Zephyr's speed, and that takes care of swiftness. Interesting. Let's test it. This is that, this is that. Zephyr speed, let's go here. Don't worry about it, dude. We can equip one of our other mediocre pets that we've got. What we got here? No other stealth pet, like, in the game. Let's just use a bear for now. There's that. Very tank. Shoot you. It does not. Oh no, Zephyr Speed is a survival skill. That's right, because it procs the survival trait that removes conditions. That makes sense. Well, fudge, chat. How do we get swiftness on a ranger without running like ranger swiftness stuff? Does Rampage as 1 give you strength of the pack? It gives you a decent amount, but not. Wow, that's 60 seconds. That wasn't 60 seconds when I was looking at it. No, it wasn't. I'm an idiot. All right, good. Glad I know how my eyes work. Good. That's good. Jesus. Oh, I actually had a little bit less defense as well when I was fighting that Harbinger, which is interesting. Definitely gonna have to play around with this and find what I need more of. Although I think this may even work in PvP. I want this band to make a new album so bad, chat. Brothers of Metal. Oh my god, they've just been touring for like 6 years. They came out with 2 new songs and they're both excellent. Druid trivia. Yeah, I could use like a Sigil of Agility. If the problem is it's not 100% uptime. It might help though. I'm an idiot and saw Hunter's shot and thought that gave me swiftness. It only does on Soul Beast. Soul Beasts also don't have that issue because they can run Beast Mastery and then they just have movement speed. No, it's okay. We're learning. It's good. Warhorn would also do it, but I could run Sword Warhorn. Problem is I need enough damage lockdown or damage burst to actually do damage. Because unlike Warrior, all their damage, it's kind of the opposite where all your damage is leveraged, at least in Druid, on your actual weapon skills and your ability to build up boons, so they swap in some more might on the build. We'll see. We'll see. I'm actually curious what the cooldown on the Fury on Skirmishing. Skirmishing, Fury, that does have a 9-second cooldown. Dude, if you could sync up your Spotter and your Furious Grip giving you Fury things along with the thing that makes you do more damage whenever you gain Fury. Struck, Vicious Quarry, yeah. Skirmishing has a lot of gain Fury, do more damage things, but the problem is then you're giving up either Marksmanship or Beast Mastery. Interesting. Finding out how traits work, it's good. How they're balanced. Still pretty good with the build that I made. Let's see if that tracks over to fighting this guy. Got a wolf that I have for some reason. Going to attack. I feel a little bad right now, dude. Can't tell if that guy has his inventory open or what. Is it weird that I like the music from the Sonic games? It's weird, right? I don't know. I really like Crush 40 as a band. Self quickness here. Jump in. 2, 3, 4. Druid form. Okay, we're getting the rotation down here. Learning how things work. Probably don't want a wolf, right? I don't know why that's a wolf. Can't take 2 of those, tragically. I still think it's insane that this pet can attack while in stealth. Like, watch this. Get him. And then it's just attacking while in stealth. It's crazy. So weird. Doesn't reveal it or anything. So I managed to actually swap pets there. It was too good. And that flows so well. I can see why Guy wanted to run a Sigil of Severance on this. There's no Mobilize. Like the Crichton Drakehound one's pretty good too. The Mobilize is really long too, base, and it goes off of your condition duration. Let's give you Fury. Can't tell. It's quickness and super speed, right? Yeah. Wow, bears have a ton of health. Barebone Ranger a thing for a reason, I guess. Man, Hammer feels so good to use on Ranger. Oh my god. Relic of the Warrior. Because the idea originally had was, I was going to run a speed relic, but the idea originally had was that I would run two 20-second cooldown sigils to take advantage of the quickness, right? Like Celerity and Rage both have 20-second cooldowns, but they give you a bunch of quickness. And then because I have all the boon duration, I would basically not get penalized with Relic of the Warrior because your total weapon swap would be 15 seconds instead of the full 20 for being in the wrong weapon set. So you'd basically always be able to trigger one instead of not being able to take advantage of that. So Relic of the Warrior with like Generosity and either Purging or Cleansing Sigil on the other one. I find that at least on a couple build sites that what was the one that I was looking at? It was like Discretize's build page or something. People are realizing that Relic of the Warrior is like way better than they thought. The other idea I had was 4 on swap sigils because as Druid form is kind of it counts as a weapon swap like Necro Shroud, right? So the idea was you swap into a weapon, trigger those on swap sigils, swap into Druid form, wait 10 seconds, swap back into the weapon, trigger the on swap sigils, and then swap back. So basically you can trigger all 4 every 10 seconds, similar to how Revenants and Warriors can, but in an actual fight that's like kind of really hard to do. So I find you'd need like mad astral generation. That was kind of how the original Trapper build worked, but you had a little bit more leniency with that because you had way more stealth options. But once I get a smoke scale, we'll see. Why, do you have suggestions? I know there's some good ones out there. I am open to suggestions. I do not main Rager. Although maybe it feels really good. This is really good though. I'm glad that the dearth of warrior content has got me theory crafting on other things. If nothing else, it gives me some experience fighting this crap. The animations on Untamed too look so cool, man. Look at that. Looks kind of sick. I'm like very Christmassy, like the green. So Ares, I think you were AFK when I was answering. I might switch to this one because it does a little bit more damage and actually removes boons. I think Overbearing Smash is like alright, but the Daze is just like way too good with the bonus setups from like the actual traits that give you bonus damage when you gain Fury and CC stuff. So does Druid form have a cooldown? It does, but it doesn't have it on releasing it. It only has the micro cooldown and then tanks half your astral if you have any. Okay. We're learning. Good. Hello, sir. Would you like to fight? You would like to go over there. I understand. Is there a hay bale? There's a hay bale around here somewhere. It's like in a weird place. It doesn't double it. So you're reading it probably like how a human would. You need to read it how an arenanet dev would. It's Relic of Mabon, and what it actually does, it's way worse than it actually reads. Let me pull it up. I know which one you're talking about though. Relic of Mabon. So at 10 stacks, might you apply becomes stronger. Effectiveness increased 25%. So what that means is it means that the might you apply will gain 25% more stat points than it would normally. And that doesn't add 25 per... So it like... You like take the 75 and you multiply it by like 1.25. So yeah, it's really good with something actually like Bladesworn that gains might and is reliable. But the problem is, again, it's kind of the issue that I have with the new Ranger Maces, where they have this buff that you're adding to yourself and it's kind of uncontrollable when you trigger it. It's a good idea, and I like more things to play with in the game, but Ranger Maces have the advantage of you can like kind of cancel the last hit of the auto attack so you don't generate might. A lot of stuff on different builds, granted you can obviously build it into your build, and it, just kind of generate might randomly. So unless you know you're going to be like building up for a big hit, excuse me, it mathematically works out to like what is it like? 750 times, what is this? 750. I can't do math in my head. I used to be able to do this, and then I got stupid. Minus 750 divided by, so yeah, it's basically a, you know how like Relic of the Thief gives you a just flat like 5 or 6% damage increase? Relic of Mabon, because how it works out, gives you like a 7.5 damage increase, and I think it's like, I don't know, in practice a little bit more than that, than with how power scales. But I was originally trying to make it work on things like Bladesworn as well. But the problem is 7.5 isn't really that much better than like just having a flat like stacking power thing. And it's definitely not as good as like the 10% that some classes get. Because you already have the other 750 might, right? Like you're already doing a bunch of damage, or at least 10 stacks, right? And that, again, if you don't have the full 750, you get even less than that. So basically, the relic works with things that generate might in bursts like that, but doesn't work with like everything else. And there's just better relics. But I appreciate the suggestion. I have definitely thought about it. This is the best song in the world, by the way. After the song, we'll do trivia. The cooldowns on these skills are so short, too. What is this class? Maybe I will build Sigil of Severance, man. Yeah, Fireworks is just like... Well, Fireworks, I think lasts less long, but it doesn't take your might away, but is like 10% or something, but has a different trigger. So it's basically based on the, like, trigger, like, what you want. There's another one that's used on the auto-attack Guardian build that's like Relic of the Brawler. It's whenever you give yourself Protection or Resolution, you get a 10% damage increase on a 10-second cooldown for 4 seconds. So there's other relics that do similar things. It's just basically they put it in the game so that things that built might instead could have something. A lot of the relics are like bafflingly underpowered like that, though. The cool thing about Relic of Mabon, though, was that it originally worked on might that you shared out to other people. It wasn't just might you gave yourself. So it was actually a really cool option for like support builds that didn't want to build monk relic, right? They wanted to build more damage. So basically when I was doing heal Bladesworn on our Harvest Temple attempt, I was running Relic of Mabon and just giving everyone another 7.5% damage increase, right? Because also it had the added effect of it only took the might away from you. It didn't take it away from your allies. So there was no downtime. It was great. But then they fixed that in quotes because they didn't want even more power creep in the game, I guess. Not that it matters. Look at that. Dude, Hammer's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Like, granted, all my skills are on cooldown then, but I just go into Astral and then weapon swap, right? Or weapon swap. Hammer's kind of nutty. We might have to play around with this a little bit more. I'll go back to the original one. Yeah, close. Trigger this. The thing with Druid, or without, is you don't have a ton of on-demand stability. I guess I can kind of do this and then drop out if I timed it well enough. Yeah, a lot of the skills I think do have longer than 20-second cooldowns, so that Fireworks would be okay. Is that base, or so here's a question for you, Hugo. You may not know this because I don't know this. If a skill has like a 22-second cooldown and then it's reduced by like a weapon trait you take, you know, like a minus 20% cooldown trait, does that still proc Fireworks if you push that skill? Like, because the skill now has like an 18-second cooldown or whatever? So, like, for example, if like a longbow skill had a, you know, none of them do. I think this actually has a 20-second cooldown base. So, like, if I guess I could test it. Like, you know, if I press Barrage right now with the longbow trait on, does it actually still trigger Fireworks? Hammer Greatsword to be alright, because Greatsword still has a block, right? I just kind of want to start at least with the longbow because of World vs. World. I have to sneeze. It's going to be horrible. Sorry. Oh my god, I almost died. I definitely need a better mute stream button. Alright. I mean, realistically, I'd probably be better off just going pure power damage in my gear, but we'll get there eventually. I just don't see any downside, really, of pressing your hammer buttons. They all seem really, really, really effing good. Oh yeah, Greatsword has a fantastic block. It's like 3 seconds. It gives you a follow-up kick. It's fantastic. Good cooldowns with the CDR trait. Ranger is in a really good place. Does trigger on Longbow 5? Okay. With Alacrity? Alright, then I'd believe it. Well, maybe not. I'm just gonna get one. Hang on. They're in the base box, right? We can test this right now. Base box. Relic chest. Have a million of you. Oh, please. It's the riveting stream content that everyone tunes in for. Testing stuff. Probably, actually. Fireworks. Yeah, this is the other one. Brawler. Relic of fireworks. Strike damage. 20 seconds. Brawler's 10? Jesus. Why is Brawler 10? The fuck? God, that's weird. Whatever. I guess it's less duration. God, that's weird. Yeah, I just want to see if the white numbers counter like rolled in on this. So watch my bar here. Yep, it does. So if it started as a 20, it's just probably like these skills trigger it, right? Like, because these skills have this cooldown. So something like that. Of course. See if I can waypoint before they destroy my butt. Did. This. Out of here. Right, good. Interesting. Yeah, I know there was another thing where it was like not triggering on certain types of weapon skills as well. It was like very weird. Fireworks is weirdly specific. It's like only weapon damage or skills that use weapon damage as well. So like half the warrior skills don't work because they were made before 1996. Trivia time though. Right. If your pet dies... No, that's too easy. Yeah, that's a good one. So, if your pet dies, what is the cooldown for being able to swap back to that pet in combat? Pet dies, you swap pets. What's the cooldown? Type an exclamation point and then a number. Yeah, I know a lot of them do now. Big buff. Set the bot up before people start entering. Alright, you're good. So for 50 gold and a stack of Winter's Day presents. Hugo, you can enter. If you know this, you already won, but I don't care. If you'd like to enter, type exclamation point and then the number. What is the cooldown for a trivia question for a ranger for this week? If your pet dies in combat and you swap pets, what is the cooldown where you can swap pets back? I had a cool druid question, but I completely forgot it with the holidays, so cool druid question will have to wait. We will do it sometime next week. Yeah, I know Rangers always kind of been like that, where a lot of their PvE rotations are like kind of burst heavy, like lining up. Yeah, that works, Maddie. Lining up like bursts with things like Sikkim and stuff. No, if your pet dies, Hugo. So like brown bear in combat, brown bear dies to the smoke scale. I pet swap. What's the cooldown afterward? You can enter 4. I do not believe you. I was very clear with my question. So pretty. Shrine. Over there, damn it, it's over there. There we go. Go. See how it does versus shrines. No burning damage, so I think we should be okay. Oh, am I still in sword? Nope, I'm not. Damn, look at the burst. I gotta find a way to get might on this build. I'm getting a decent amount, honestly, just with the beast mastery trait. Without even going into druid form, this will give me more. I wonder if there's a pet that attacks like really, really fast. There's a way to get smoke seals from a reward track or something. Tragically, they're not just unlocked in World versus World. Oh, yo, Maddie. You work with audio crap. You might like this. So I finally completed, I think, for now, at least my quest on finding earbuds, like in-ear earbuds. And I still don't like earbuds that really, like, you have to jam in your ears, right? I'd prefer something that's, like, open ear or whatever. They're called semi-in-ears. But, they're called Irvana Ace 2 by Creative. They just came out. They're one of the first earbuds to use solid-state drivers, apparently, or something. I know solid-state sounds like a hard drive technology, but it's, like, different. They are amazing for in-ear earbuds. Holy crap. I wouldn't be surprised if Apple buys this technology and, like, makes it tomorrow, you know? And now they're the only company that can have this. Because they're crazy good. It's not new. I thought they were, like, some of their marketing materials saying they were, like, one of the first to make them with it. Yeah, but has it been in an actual product, though, is the thing. I mean, I've never had real good earbuds, so I could just be an idiot. I can even illustrate it right now. So, like, if I swap my pet right now, guys, it's like, you know, dead, in quotes. How long would the pet swap be? Is the question. Don't tell me you're doing that whole fucking event chain for me, Ares. You're not allowed. I forbid you. Oh my god, please don't. I'm gonna feel so bad. I'll have to send you something nice. Hello, sir or madam. Oh no, I might need to actually pet swap in combat. Ah, phew. I didn't screw up the trivia. Get him, Jaguar of Color. Are you still technically dead? Oh, you're still technically dead. Because you didn't full heal. Oh my god, please don't do that to you. To yourself. It sounds horrible. I did that whole event, like, I've done that whole event chain, like, twice. It's ass. Yo, let's... Ah, fuck you! Right when I do it. Immediately. Race between the manufacturers? Huh. I didn't hear of any of them actually coming to market, though. I don't know. And I also trust creative. It's interesting. Glad you told me. I don't know. These sound great. They're both gonna fight me. You have my Vindicator build, buddy? Let's find out. Like 13? Huh. I'm gonna shoot you. Over there. He doesn't know what's attacking him. He's like, what the fuck? That's great. Visible Jaguar bullshit. You guys on voice comms or some shit? Come on, man. I feel like I can hit the world from space with this. It'll be fun. Damn, he was obstructed. Really trying to knock him off. Oh my god. They've been here. We've had like... I think we had like 19 people watching the stream at one point tonight. People just like to lurk. I don't know. I find it weird too, Aries, but I'm not going to say how you watch streams is wrong. You know, people are just here for the entertainment. It's like how I had this discussion with a guy, like there'll be like thousands of people watching like a bigger streamer, right? And no one will be talking comparatively. It's like, you know, there's like 20 people talking in the chat, or like, it's so weird to me. But I think that's just a me being old thing. I think it's just how people consume media. Yes, I'm a scumbag. Also, he deserved that. So, like, yeah, it actually retargeted me because the Jaguar's technically invisible right now. That's insane. Weird jaguar stealth thing is like crazy. But yeah, if you guys want to enter, the question is, we'll do 1 more minute. I'll extend this thing. Little timer's going off. If your pet dies in combat, what is the cooldown on when you can swap pets again? Notwithstanding soul beast bullshit, right? Like eating the pet, which I still think is really what needed to be nerfed on soul beast. I don't think taking the pet away was ever the right idea. But now they have everything because soul beasts are broken. Yeah, it's like, it's non-sexual voyeurism. It was always like a thing, and now it's just really, you know, no one cares. Now there's also porn on Twitch, so pick your poison. I'm not shaming anybody for anything. Clearly streaming for a reason too. I get something out of it. It's fun. I understand. I work half of my, well, not half of, a good third of our clients though are independent streamers or small-time people, so it is what it is, trying to get, you know, more eyeballs on your thing. I get it. Are you just giving me your... no, I have you in the other guild. Good lord, dude. You really didn't need to do this, and I'm gonna feel bad. Like, if you actually got the fucking thing. So Ares is the champion Lordaeron needed, and managed to do possibly the stupidest thing in the world. Which is this entire event chain while we've been tooling around in World vs. World. Because he is truly Batman and the hero Gotham needs, and holy crap, I need more bags on this character. What I get from setting one up in 8 seconds. Good lord, dude. Thank you. Appreciated. Not necessary. Not fucking necessary. Alright. In honor of that, I'll let you name my other pet as well. How about that? Thank you, sir. Send you... I'm not going to send you more than the gift giveaway thing, but I'm going to send you money. Even though I'm not going to send everybody money every time. I don't want people just doing shit without me asking them, but I feel bad. But thank you, Ares. That was ridiculously kind of you. Yeah, Maddie, enjoy it. Enjoy the time you have off. Absolutely. Cheers, dude. If you win, I'll send you the money. How about that? I'll just send it to you and it'll be in your mail. See you, dude. Have a good night. Yep, anyone want to enter? Last chance. What is the cooldown on your pet swap if it dies? I guess it doesn't die in combat. It goes at 2 health. Something weird. Got the jump. Ranger has some burst, though. Greatsword Hammer could definitely be it. Honestly, like, was the sword axe hammer thing for PvE, Hugo, or was that like a PvP build? I almost wouldn't believe you if you said PvP, but I kind of also would. Oh yeah, so like only limited rangers can get it? I forgot that. Oh, that's so funny. So Hugo wrote in chat, it's also only 3 smoke skills each time you do the event or something. Like, because they have limited spawns, and because you can't reload the map, because it won't have the event chain, you literally, it's like a limited number of rangers that contain the smoke skill. I think they might repop or something. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, but it's dumb. Anyway, now that we have a smoke skill, we can kind of show this off, right? So this smoke field lasts a really long time, and just about everything you have is a stealth or a blast or some form of like actually stealth you. So it's crazy. I honestly think I still, if I'm going to take full advantage of the smoke field, I'm going to run this build, but we'll see how it goes. I need to switch all my pets and everything on every build. Maybe even equip one here. So yeah, we have this, jump through it, stealth, CC, also blinding bolts, pretty good. I forgot their whirl finishers were blind bolts because like nothing that has smoke fields has whirl finishers, except for that one thief elite skill. But also this has like a really low cooldown with Beast Mastery, and it has an even lower cooldown. Okay, they fixed it. Oh my god. Okay, so here's a fun thing, chat. No, they don't repop only 3. That's so stupid. 3 smoke skills per time. That's amazingly stupid. That's so dumb. So here's a fun thing, chat, right? I'm going to change it to a little bit quieter of a song so I can explain this while I'm not screaming over screaming here. You see the cooldown for the smoke skill ability, right? If I actually have healing, hold please. I may have to get in combat with something. Yes, it just snag one, pretty much. I'll give you the smoke scale for $3. So check this out, right? Now that I have Astral and can show you. Watch the cooldown on... Watch the cooldown on the smoke scales ability, right? Like, if I give myself Alacrity here, it doesn't go on cooldown, but if I give the smoke scale Alacrity, it does. So this is something they actually had to fix because of Boon Beast. It used to be if you gave yourself or your pet Alacrity, it would go on cooldown. And the reason I know this is because there was an old Boon Beast build that would basically, you would get an ectoplasm, which they actually took away from the salvage ugly, like, Psymoth thing. You can't get ectoplasm on Ranger anymore, but this was a really cool build where you would 1 in 3 chance get an ectoplasm, get all the boons in the game. You would take the Druid line that gave your pet all the boons in the game, and then you would eat the pet and get like triple boons in the game. And then you could even use this skill and get more boons in the game, right? And then they added the limit on how long boons last, and which sort of nerfed the build. But basically, everyone forever thought that ectoplasm was just bugged on pets, right? And it just gave, like, whenever you got an ectoplasm, they just had permanent Alacrity. Well, they did, but it was because every one of those instances, both you and your pet were gaining Alacrity, and Alacrity didn't have a duration cap. So the thing was, you would get 4 iterations of like high boon duration Alacrity because you built boon duration in this build or had Moa stance, and when Moa stance was broken and gave you like 66% boon duration on top of your boon duration. So basically, you would just have like minutes of this invisible Alacrity buff on your F2, which was really interesting, but they seem to have fixed it so that it's only when you physically actually give your pet Alacrity and not when you yourself have Alacrity, right? Which kind of kicks this build in the head, but we'll see. Anyway, drawing. Giveaway. 3, 2, 1. It is Maddie. I don't know why I did a countdown. It was trivia. Maddie has won. The correct answer was 60. If I phrased it right, I may have not have, but according to the wiki, and according to my testing, pet recharge base is 20 seconds, and if the pet dies, the recharge timer is increased to 60. So I can illustrate this, but I will shoot him the gold so he has a nice little Christmas present to feel his addiction coming back. But yeah, thank you for entering, everybody. We do these every week, as I'm sure you're aware, and if you'd like to enter, stay tuned. Do another one next week. Yeah, the Boon Beast build was actually really clever and really cool. I also partially take... Dude, the thing was, the issue wasn't really that Boon Beast was in the game. The issue was more that it was a 1 in 3 chance. It seemed way higher than the 1 in 3 chance. It was about 50-50 whether or not you would get an Ecto. This guy does not want to fight. I think it's the same Soul Beast. And the other issue was there was no cap on boons. And Moa stance gave you a 66% chance, or 66 increase on boon duration. And also, I believe that increased above your actual boon duration. So if you built 100% boon duration, it was actually 166% increase. So it's like double and a little bit more. So it was insane. I remember showing my friend that build when Soul Beast came out, and he was like, because I was like, oh, what can we do with all this pet nonsense, right? And he was like, oh, that's cool, but it won't be very good. And then there were like 3 PvP seasons where it was like the meta. And I was like, dude, I fucking told you. I fucking told you this shit was cracked. Ectoplasm is a stupid thing that shouldn't still be in the game. But I love interactions like that, man. It's so cool. Like, you know, give your pet the boons, they bounce back to you, eat the pet, don't duplicate them. Because, like, we heal as 1 or whatever it is doesn't actually duplicate your boons. It doesn't. It has flat durations that it will increase those boons by if you have those stacks of boons on you. But it's still a really cool interaction. Like, I love that crap. That's why I was trying out some stealth nonsense tonight. Just see where we're at with Ranger, and it turns out Ranger is pretty good. I think I'm going to switch to Screaming Animal Face, though. I keep forgetting to do that in all my builds. Screaming Animal Face 2. Oh. You have RI. That's no fun. Yeah, I'll stream again probably on Friday. You know, weather and everything permitting. I should be around. Still have a couple family things to do. Getting back to it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll try, no promises, but I'm trying to have the Broken Vindicator builds video up by this weekend so people can enjoy that. Definitely before the balance patch, so that if it does get changed in the balance patch, which I really don't think it will, the Vindicator's honestly in a pretty fair and balanced spot, all things considered. People can enjoy it. I think there's also a power version as well, but I have to look at the stats more, because the issue with building power right now is there isn't really, like, there's Cavalier, and that's it for toughness power damage, and then you need to build mad precision into your build. Well, again, Ares, like, the thing is, even the Soul Beast trait has set durations that are increased by your boon duration that it will increase your boons by. It doesn't just double your boons, right? Which would be crazy. Because if you have already 30 seconds of alacrity, another 30 seconds seems pretty good for one button press. The other issue with We Heals 1, which a lot of people weren't actually running it toward the end of that build's life, is it takes up your heal slot. And for a while, Soul Beast, like, Ranger... The thing with Ranger, again, the reason why I think it's kind of overpowered now, is it has a lot more ways to cleanse Condis than just its heal skill. It used to be sort of balanced where Rangers were good, but if you could get them outside of their one heal skill, they didn't really have any answers to Condi Cleanse unless they were spec'd into Wilderness Survival, which would give you, you know, heal skill on Survival Skill Press, which was good, but it meant you had to actually, like, spec into Wilderness Survival, right? Now they just have it, like, in Nature Magic. They have it in Wilderness Survival. They have another one in Wilderness Survival. They have a Signet that does it. Druid form does it by default with this skill. Like, it's... Ranger has so many more. Like, I kind of don't like that they're taking away at least a lot of ways that some classes are balanced. I'm fine with it if they want to add some holes to those classes back, but they just don't seem to be adding any holes right now, which I kind of worry about. It's kind of like the Willbender thing, right? Like, Willbender sucked, or it didn't suck, but it was sort of balanced because it didn't have a very good heal skill. But then they gave it a really good heal skill, and now Willbender's just, like, on drugs, right? Okay, so with Beast Mastery, it's also decreased by 20%, but yeah, it's base 60. Glad I didn't ask with Beast Mastery. This one Ranger it is, over there. Over there. I can't switch pets. The Condi Ranger is. Knew it. Over there. Uh-huh. Oh, right, I should do this. Of course, how did he daze me out of that? That was dumb. What is this shit? Ranger downstate battle chat. That's what you're all here for. The shitty thing about the Ranger downstate battle is it's whoever gets their bullshit heal thing off first. Means whoever went into downstate first. I should have had that. He managed to daze me right out of the Glyph of Stars, which would have given me stab. I should have just kept stomping him. Time for revenge. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the hammer build more than the sword axe one. I think sword axe is way too easy to cancel by moving like this. It's got the blade sworn problem. I'm liking this though. Definitely places to go with this. Oh, I don't have the daze glyph. Well, that will help. We need that. We need that. Let's go with daze glyph. There we go. Wow, this is content. SotO dying to ranger fights he definitely should have won. Yeah, this is content. Oh, this song rules. Ranger animation's so pretty, man. I was pretty happy with how that went, though. I did not play ranger, and I'm not comfortable with my buttons. We'll get there. Very happy with the uptime on stealth that I have, though. So that part of the build is working. I love that we just call it content, like streaming and stuff. What is it, content? Yeah, it's not educational enough to be education. It's not like entertaining. It's just garbage, so we just call it content. Cross trap gel? Makes sense. X5 is also a world finisher, a bunch of world finishers, and like a projectile reflect. He used to give retail for some reason back in the day as well. Really weird. There's that guy. I want to fight you again, sir. Where you at? Try the hammer build. Soul Beast with the hammer has to be fucking ludicrous, actually. Seeing how well hammer plays, like, even on Druid right now. What's the unleashed version of this do? Might and Fury? It's not really worth it. The base version's a blast still, right? Yeah. That guy, did he go north? Peace out. Just peaced out. Took my camp and peaced out. Cross Trap is actually a really high power damage skill. When I was originally going to make this build, I was going to do like a Condi version and have it all be based around chill because the Condi, yeah, it's still projectile flick. I think so. I can check it real quick. Because you can't move, right? So that's like what it's used for. Yeah, reflects missiles. That's what it has over the warrior one you can move, and the X, though, with ranger one reflects missiles. It also does like a shitload of vuln. Unleashed Hammer 4 is huge CC. It says Unleashed Hammer 4 just does damage. It doesn't say it increases. Maybe it is in PvE. Unleashed Hammer 3 is huge CC, or regular Hammer 3 is huge CC, because it's got this double like daze thing. Especially with the thing that increases your daze duration. Hammer just feels like great. Feels like they got almost like the warrior hammer rework. I'd be okay if they just took it and put it on warrior, honestly. They don't need to make it different. Feels great to play. It's just weird that it's and also on a pet class. Can we take this tower? Probably solo take this tower. Oh, something's taking the camp. Is that green guy? I want to fight you again, sir. No, it's fine. I don't remember where half the crap is either. I just call it, like, you know, thief skill 2 or whatever. Oh, our allies chased him away. Huh. Interesting. Let's take this tower. I was trying to think of what they could do to warrior longbow to make it more interesting. And you know, like this rain of arrows skill that ranger has, right? That I just canceled because I'm an idiot. Like this thing, right? Really solid. If it had like a line of that, like Radahn's great bow, you know, from Elden Ring, I think that'd be sick. Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. They'll like chill and watch streams on YouTube or whatever. They have Chromecast set up. It's great. That's one advantage YouTube streaming has over Twitch is you can watch streams. Twitch, you like still have to get the app and crap. Kind of annoying. Try to end it with taking this tower. Doing kind of weird gym stuff. Trying to improve my grip strength and just hurt myself instead. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this build. I'll be back with more. I'm figuring out what works and what doesn't. I'm glad that the sigils kind of seem to be working with the warrior relic without me really knowing what's up. That's good. They nerfed the crap out of this skill. Quickening Zephyr. They used to give you way more quickness. Oh, I didn't upgrade my build speed. Oops. Should probably like upgrade the siege things that matter. Try to get some of these. Catapult mastery. I so wish there was just an upgrade everything button. So wish it. Be so convenient. Yeah, I'm loving this so far. I need a devil rending longbow. The fire one works, but it's not like the best. Maybe I'll get the Zaytan one. But yeah, I think YouTube will work on that, honestly. I think this whole streaming thing was kind of an experiment for them, and now that it's like actually working out, they might do something about the delay. Streaming's expensive though, Ares. Like, you'd be surprised. It's costs money. I'm still astonished that YouTube even has an option to, you know, not have ads on your channel. They make up for it by being nutsacks and really encouraging it, but not for me. I'd rather play good music. There is a Twitch app. The problem with the Twitch app, though, is you will get ads. There is I finally found a side-loadable YouTube app. Check out SmartTube if you want just like something that'll work on an Android TV. They will get you around getting ads. You can get the APK with the downloader extension if that's what you're into. I watch enough YouTube and I only watch like 1 or 2 channels, and I'm already subscribed to those channels on like Twitch, that I don't want to deal with it on YouTube, so I don't feel bad about doing that. I do think that using ad blockers is piracy, but also I think that we're so saturated with ads that you kind of have to for a lot of things, so I just put the information out there and let people make their own decision. But yeah, SmartTube, get it off GitHub. Great little application. Wonderful. You just have to make sure to set a timer in case you fall asleep. I do frequently. I have insomnia and fall asleep at weird times. Rangers have so many cool traits I'm gonna have to look into. This is so neat. I feel like you could make a near invulnerable soul beast with some of this stuff. The last one was the opening, the English opening to Attack on Titan. This one is Big Bad Wolf by New Year's Day. Yeah, it's a let me go back one because I think you were delayed. Yeah, it's the Lee English cover of Gurren no Yamina, aka Crimson Bow and Arrow, which is the first opening from Attack on Titan, the good one that everyone loved. Yeah, there's a couple good English openings, but there's only a couple that are like the full thing. She does a really good one. No, I mean, premium's great. If you're gonna use it, it's worth it. The problem I have with all the streaming services is the same problem I have with everything, where it's... yeah, Amelie is the one who covered it, if you're interested in that specific one, but... I was talking about this with my mom actually tonight, where it, you know, all the streaming services where it's like, you know, $9 a month, $6 a month, $10 a month, $13 a month, they've all just turned into cable again, because that was cable's original model too, where it was just going to be a free TV thing, and then it slowly got individualized, and then slowly they added ads back anyway, and then slowly they just packaged it, and now there's just like packages for streaming services, so you can get Hulu, Netflix, and like, you know, whatever it is, Peacock, all individually, or you can pay for one of these packages now for $50 a month and get like all of them, right? And it's just bullshit. Like, the world is a flat circle and nothing's new. It's so weird, you know? Heal my pet. Oh, my little dog. Of course. Pet have such a long cooldown, man. I don't think the smoke scale died. This is bullshit. Of course. Why would it be easy? Interesting. Are we back, chat? You have to let me know. OBS doing some funky stuff. Might have been it for the stream. Yep, back. Same stream? Different stream. Trying to kite this guy and deal with whatever that was. That was weird. Well, good on OBS for actually reconnecting this time. It didn't literally make a new video. That's good. I'll go check it out afterward. Of course my food ran out while I'm trying to do this. Naturally. Kill this quartermaster out of spite. I want to just run in here and kill this idiot, but this lord will fuck me up. Retarded. If I swap now, does it go on increased cooldown? No. That's the elite skill too, is just making this hard. How do I do this? Got him. Suck a dick. See, I can press buttons. Like occasionally. This thing fucking hurts though. The problem is he's gonna come back, so I'm not actually gonna get this tower. Which I could repair the wall. Yeah, definitely Relic of the Warrior as well for this. Very good. Working out quite well. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. Yeah, the problem is he has Shift Signet, which is just bullshit, right? Yep, there goes my pet. Kind of an issue. Put that trivia knowledge to the test. I don't do a lot of birth. Yep, there he is. Alright, yeet. Not gonna happen. That was a good attempt. At least I killed him. I can go in the highlight reel. Oh, and my cheesecake's still up. Nice. I'm okay with that. Could have taken that boss. It's just so fucking annoying. Probably honestly switch to Soul Beast and just kite the boss around with a pet. Oh. Yeah, Shift Signet's hard because it's 1200 range. It was kind of illustrated the other night where I was fighting like juiced rocket boots, Shift Signet mech. Kind of crazy. Or they can just be over there, like untargetable literally, off in space. It's insane. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. If you guys have any ideas for this build, let me know in the comments. I know I say that about every build I make, but I am genuinely pretty excited that I get to play with some ranger stuff, which I don't usually do. And honestly, it's also not traditional Soul Beast, which plays very similar to Warrior already, where you just kind of have this steroided out ranger. So this is going to be cool. I'm excited to see where this build goes. I might try some stuff up, see how effective the actual Alacrity trait is. I think it needs the copy of the boons. I just don't think it should be 1200 in World versus World. I think the 1200 range thing is the problem. It needs, I don't know, maybe the Elite Signet could give the copy of the boons instead. The copy of the boons thing needs to be somewhere, because mechanists don't have anything else. Like, they only get one weapon, they only get one weapon set. It's really rough. Like, you as a mechanist, right, are actually very weak. You're just extremely mobile, in exchange for that. I just think Shift Signet porting you 1200 is maybe a little bit too far. Get that. Nope. Oh well, we'll still get the hay bale jump. Boom. Superhero landing. Yeah, this was fun. I'm probably going to jet off and get some sleep. Have a wonderful holiday, chat. Thank you for joining. If you have any questions, like I said, yeah, they can use kits also. I mean, it's true, but it takes up slots. There's balances. We'll look at NG one day, but you're not wrong. I am SotO. This is Build Wars 2. Have fun, Aries. Have fun, Hugo. Have fun, Maddie, who I'm going to mail the gold to. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you're enjoying a wonderful holiday, staying warm, staying cool. And yeah, I'll be back with more Druid content soon. Look out for some broken builds on the video channel, as well as some shorts. And I will see you guys in Tyria, and possibly in 2024. Cheers, guys. Have a great night.